Well, if we consider Peter Obi in this equation, we find that the man has a lot of chances and he can be a possible winner in these elections. First of all, by the mere fact that Peter Obi is the only Christian in these elections, or perhaps the only popular Christian in these elections, make him a very serious contender, very competitive against Tinubu and Atiku, who are all Muslims. When we consider the southern region of Nigeria, where Peter Obi also comes from, we have two contenders. That is Bola Tinubu and Peter Obi. Bola Tinubu comes from the southwest, Peter Obi comes from the southeast. But there is a catch here whereby Bola Tinubu has a Muslim ticket, and Peter Obi has a Christian Muslim ticket. A Muslim ticket from Bola Tinubu is not doing him well when you look at the Christian votes. We have to consider that Christians are almost half of the population that makes up Nigeria, and their votes will really matter in these elections. So in this situation, we find that Bola Tinubu's ticket is not that attractive to Christians, having come from a regime that was led by a Muslim. So basically, Christians will vote overwhelmingly for Peter Obi, and that is going to really boost his numbers. More so in the southwest. We're looking at the southwest more because we understand that it can be quite difficult for Peter Obi to get votes from the north because it is dominated by Muslims. So if Peter Obi is to win these elections, he needs to have considerable number of votes from the southwest. Now, also for Peter Obi to win, he needs the northern votes to be split. And the rivalry between Atiku and Tinubu can play in his favor. You realize that APC candidate Bola Tinubu is being supported by Muhammadu Buhari, who is a Muslim and who got a lot of votes from the north. So we expect that Buhari will sway the northern votes in favor of Bola Tinubu and deny Atiku the number of votes that he can garner in the north. And that will mean that Obi will stand a chance because Atiku will be weakened. So I can picture it like a triangle of some sort where Peter Obi needs to take Bola Tinubu's votes in the southwest for him to win. While on the other hand, Bola Tinubu looks forward to take Atiku Abubakar's votes in the north for him to win. Atiku Abubakar in the north looks forward to take Peter Obi's votes in the southern region, most preferably in the southeast and the south-south, where Peter Obi comes from. So this triangle of some sort is the one that will really matter in this election, of who will take whose votes more so that they can win, because they cannot win with just the three regions. They have to take part of someone else's votes for them to add up and win. Peter Obi also stands a chance because he has a very aggressive movement of young people who want change. And this movement can really turn into votes if they mobilize enough people, more so in the southern states, for them to turn up and vote. As much as the southern states can vote for Peter Obi, he will need other states also to vote for him to surpass the 25% mark for half of the states for him to be declared president. So we're looking at a situation where he can also take leverage of the states at the center of the country. They will be definitive of who will win, because these three regions are pretty preoccupied, and what can really tip off someone's win can really depend on these center states and the Middle Belt region.